Good morning, girls. Today we are going to do lesson number 8. I hope you have completed till lesson number 7. Okay. Lesson number 7 was laws of exponents, and I hope you have done the exercises. Now, in this lesson, as you can see, square root is written. So, we will study the square root. There is no exercise given, only with the help of examples I'm going to explain it. It comes in the MCQs, okay? Or sometimes they give us short questions also, okay? There are some properties or about the square roots. It means how to solve them when root sign is given, that we are going to discuss with the help of examples, okay? So you just focus on that, try to understand them, because only examples you have to practice, and there is no exercise given, so try to understand the examples, okay? What is square root actually? Suppose you have to find the square root of 4, okay? So square root of 4. Now square root of 4 means we write 4 in root sign. So find the root of 4. So you know that when you solve 2 into 2, you get the answer 4, right? So it means 2 is the root. Or if I write minus 2 into 2, if I write minus 2 into minus 2, so minus into minus plus, and 2 into 2, 4. So you get minus also. So root is minus 2 also, okay? So plus 2 into 2 will give you 4, and minus 2 into minus 2 will also give you 4. So it can be positive or it can be negative. So root of 4 can be plus 2 or it can be minus 2, okay? So the plus 1 actually, plus 4 plus root 4 is known as principal square root. Okay, this is known as principal square root. This is positive, okay? Positive square root. Okay? And negative square root. Negative square root, how we write? Negative square root is written like this, minus root 4. Okay, this is negative square root. Okay, so it can be positive, it can be negative, but here we are going to study only positive square roots. Okay, yes, we will not do negative ones, we will do only positive square root. Okay, when we put root sign, suppose you have to find root 121. Okay, so this is known as you can say this is known as radical sign. Okay, this is known as radical sign, and inside the root, this number 121, inside the root number is known as radicand. Okay, whatever is written inside the root, suppose any variable is written, a is written under root a, so a is also radicand. Okay, this under root is known as radical sign. Okay, and inside the root, whatever number is written or alphabet is written, it is known as radicand. Okay, I'll give you one more example. Suppose if it is written under root a, so this a inside the root is known as radicand. This is radicand. Okay, This sign is known as radical sign. Okay. And if suppose any number is mentioned here inside the root, this number is known as index. Okay. Okay, remember all these terms, then we are going to use these terms. Okay, radical sign, radicand, and index. Okay, let's solve the root. I'm going to give you the examples, and with the help of examples I'll explain you different properties of square root. Okay, which comes in the exams, in the MCQs or short question answers. Okay. Okay, example number 1. First example, suppose it is under root 121. Okay, you have to find the root of 121. So in which table it goes? It will go in the table of 11, 11 into 11. Okay, so this is a pair. 11 into 11 is a pair. On pair you write it once without root sign. So 11 is the answer. Okay, so you have to check in which table it goes and then make pairs, and pair you write outside the root sign once. Okay, remember this. Okay, let me give you another example. Okay, suppose you have to find root of 128. Now how you're going to find in which table it goes? So what we do, we use LCM method to find the root of 128. You all know the LCM method, right? So let's find the root, find it. LCM method. Okay, divide the, start with the smallest number. 2 into 6 is 12, 2 into 4 is 8, then 2 into 3 is 6, 2 into 2 is 4, 2 into 16 is 32, then 2 into 8 is 16, then 2 into 4 is 8. Okay, then 2 into 2 is 4, and last is 2 into 1. Okay, now all these 2's you will write inside the root. All these are factors, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 2's you will write in the root sign. All these are the factors of 128. So in root sign, all these 2's, 2 into 2 7 times. Okay, 3 4 5 6 7 times. Okay, these are 7 2's. So all these are factors, so we have written in the root sign. After making factors, what we do, we make pairs. Okay, this is a pair, second pair, third pair. Now this term is single, so we put this sign. Okay, what we do, pair we write outside the root sign once. Okay, this you will write once. 2 into second pair once, third pair once. This single term will remain inside the root sign. Okay, so multiply. 2 into 2, 4 into 2 is 8 under root 2. This is the answer. You cannot solve it further. You cannot find the root of 2. So this is the answer. Okay, so what we do, we make factors, then make pairs, and pair you have to write outside the root sign. Okay, remember this. Okay, let's do the next example. Okay, example. If the question is to find root 4 into root 4. Okay, you can see that both terms are same. Okay, both are 4 and 4. So how to solve it? Let's solve it. Both are in root sign, so you can write them in one under root, both of them. 4 into 4. Okay, so both in the root sign you can see that both are same, so make a pair. Okay, so pair you write outside the root sign once. So this is the answer. Simple it is. Okay, so if there are two root signs, there is product sign between them, so you can write them in one root sign. Okay, example number 4. Okay, suppose it is under root 3, okay, into under root 3. Now again you can see both are in root sign, so write them in one root sign. Both in one root sign, 3 into 3. So again this is a pair you write outside the root once, 3 only. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, let's do the next example. Okay, another type. Let's do the next one. Okay, next example. Sample number 5. Okay. Sample number 5. Okay, now the question is under root 4 into under root 8. Okay, now how to find the root of this under root 4 and under root 8. Okay, now both are in root sign, so you can write them in one root. Okay, write them in one root sign. Under root 4 into 8. Now don't multiply them, make factors of 4 and make factors of 8. Okay, factors of 4, 2 into 2. Factors of 8, 2 into 2, 4 into 2, 8. Okay, after making factors you have to make pairs. This is a pair, this is a pair, this is single term. Pair you have to write outside the root once, this also once, into single term inside the root. Okay, only pair we have written outside the root sign. This pair, first pair, second pair. Okay, write it once. So 2 into 2 is 4 under root 2. This is the answer. Okay, okay, next example. Okay, suppose root 49 into root 63. Now both are in root sign and you have to find the factors. Write both of them in one root sign. 49 into 63. Don't multiply it, it is wrong. Okay, don't multiply. First find factors of 49, in which table it goes, then find factors of 63. Okay, factors of 49, it goes in the table of 7. 7 into 7 is 49 into, okay, now make factors of 63. You can use LCM method like this. Now divide. Okay, you divide and solve it. 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are, okay, 3 into 7 is 21, 7 into 1. So all these are the factors, so all these we will write 3 into 3 into 7. Okay, all these are the factors of 63, so replace 63 by these factors. Now you can make pair. This is a pair, this is a pair and single term. Pair you will write once without root into 3 once without root. Single term with root. So 7 into 3 is 21 under root 7. Okay, this is the answer. It is not difficult if you know how to find the factors. You can easily solve. Find factors, make pairs, write pair outside the root ones. Okay. Okay. Another type now. Now another type, number 7. Okay. Now in this one, root 5 upon root 5. Now in this, numerator and denominator are given. Okay. So both are in root sign. So what we are going to do, write them in one root. Okay, both numerator and denominator you can write in one root. 5 upon 5, both in one root. You can simplify it. 5 ones are 5 ones are. So root 1, root of 1 is 1. Okay. So 1 is the answer. Okay, example number 8. Same type, next example, okay, of same type. Suppose it is under root 8 upon under root 8. Both numerator and denominator is in the root sign. So write them in one root. Both of them you can write them in one root. 8 upon 8. Okay. Simplify it. Ones are. So under root 1. Root of 1 is 1. So this is the answer. Okay. Simple questions. These are not difficult. Just solve them step by step. Then you will be able to understand. You can easily do these. Okay. Okay, next example now. Next type you can say. So next type, next example, with the help of next example I'll explain you. Okay, example number 9. It is 2 upon under root 2. Now you can see terms are same, but numerator is without root, denominator is with root. Okay, so root sign is only on the denominator. Okay, so how to solve these type of question when root is only on the denominator? Okay, whenever terms are same, root is on the denominator. What we do, we write this question and multiply and divide by the root sign. Okay, this root number, multiply and divide. Whatever is in the written, is in the root sign, okay, multiply and divide with that. Okay, this root number. So we have multiplied and divided by the root. Now this is equals to numerator into numerator is 2 under root 2. This 2 is without root, this 2 is with root. So you will get 2 under root 2 divided by denominator into denominator, both are in root sign. So 2 into 2. Okay. So write them in one root. Both are in the root sign. So write them in one root. Denominator into denominator, 2 into 2. Okay. Okay, now the numerator will remain same, 2 under root 2, and the denominator, this is a pair, so pair you write once without root. Okay, clear? We have written this pair without root, once without root. This is a pair, so pair we write once without root. Now you can cancel 2 and 2, so answer is under root 2. This is the answer. Okay, this comes in the MCQs. Okay, so whenever terms are same, you can see both are 2, but denominator is with root sign. If denominator is with root sign, you multiply and divide by the root. Okay, whatever is in the root you multiply and divide. Okay, then numerator into numerator, you'll get this. Denominator into denominator, both are in root sign, so you will write them in root, one root. This is without root, so you will write it as it is, This is with root, so as it is 2 root 2. You cannot multiply 2 and 2 and write 4, it is wrong. Okay, so write this 2 separate into this root 2 divided by this 2 into 2 in one root sign. This is a pair, so pair you will write outside the root once. Okay, numerator will remain as it is. This you have to write once. This 2 and 2 will get cancelled, so under root 2 is the answer. Okay, let me give you one more example of this type. Okay, next example. Suppose question is 5 upon under root 5. Okay, so same way you can see numbers are same, both are 5, but denominator is with root sign. So how we solve it? Whenever root is only on the denominator, multiply and divide by this root. Under root 5 upon under root 5. This is the rule, okay? Multiply and divide by the root. Now same way, numerator into numerator. This is without root, this is with root. So you will write this as it is, this as it is. 5 is without root, this is with root. So as it is you will write 5 under root 5 divided by, both are in root sign, so where you will write them in one root, 5 into 5. Okay, now what will happen? Numerator will remain same, 5 under root 5 divided by, this is a pair, so pair you write once without root, so 5. This 5 and 5 is cancelled, so remaining is root 5. Root 5 is the answer. Okay, I hope you have understood this type. Okay, when one term is with root sign, denominator is with root sign, multiply and divide by the root. Okay, remember this, always multiply and divide by the root. Okay, if you will practice it, you will remember it how to do this question. Okay, you have to practice these questions. Maths without practice you cannot do. Okay, whenever you are going to practice, do it 5 times, 10 times, then you will remember this how to do it. Okay, okay, now next type, let me do the next type. Now in the next type, example number 11. Okay, now example number 11. Now in example number 11, now root is on the numerator. Okay, it is opposite of that. Root is on the numerator and denominator is without root. Both the terms are same, only root sign is on the numerator. Okay, now how to solve it? Method is almost same. Write the same, root 3 upon 3, multiply and divide by the root. Root is this. Okay, so multiply and divide by the root term. Okay, same we did it in that. Okay, same we are doing it here, multiply and divide by the root. Okay, now numerator into numerator, both are in the root sign. Okay, both the numerators are in the root sign, so you will write them in one root, 3 into 3, both in one root sign. Okay, divided by 3 into under root 3. This is without root, so write it as it is. This is with root, write it as it is. Okay, so let's write 3 under root 3. Now the next step, now the last step of this. This is a pair, so pair you will write without root once, divided by denominator as it is 3 under root 3. This numerator denominator will get cancelled, numerator and denominator, so 3 ones are 3 ones are. So what is left here? It is 1 upon this under root 3. Okay, so this is the answer. 1 upon root 3 is the answer. Okay, method is same, whenever one root sign is given, if terms are same, one root sign is given, always multiply and divide by the root. Okay, one more example of this type. Suppose it is under root 7 upon 7. Okay, again you can see terms are same, root is given on the numerator. Okay, so what we do, we multiply and divide by the root. Okay, write the question. 7 root 7 upon 7, multiply and divide by the root, multiply and divide by the root 7. Okay, same way, numerator into numerator, both are in root sign, so you will write them in one root. 7 into 7 divided by denominator into denominator, this 7 as it is and this root 7 as it is, both are multiplying. Okay, so 7 root 7 in the denominator, this 7 into 7 in one root sign. Okay, now what we do, we make pair, this is a pair, so pair you write it once without root upon same term 7 under root 7. This 7 and 7 will get cancelled, 7 ones are 7 ones are, so you will get 1 upon under root 7. So this is the answer. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Okay, uh, okay, let me give you more examples. There is one more property, another property, not one more, there are more properties. Okay, let's do the next property. Okay, example I'll give you. You have to practice all these examples because there's no exercise given on the square roots. Okay, so you have to practice all these, try to understand all these. Okay, okay, let's do the next example, number 13. Okay, the question is under root 15 upon under root 5. Now you can see both numerator and denominator both are in root sign. In the previous example, only numerator was in the root sign and the terms were same. Now here you can see both numerator and denominator are in the root sign. Whenever both are in the root sign, what we do, we write them in one root. Okay, so write them in one root. This will become 15 upon 5. Okay, write them in one root sign. Now both are in root sign, write them in one root. You can simplify it, 5 ones are, 5 threes are, so you will get under root 3. You cannot further solve it, you cannot find root of 3, it is not possible, so this is the answer. If it is possible to find the root, you find the root and then write the answer, but in this case here it is not possible, so this is the answer. Okay, one more example of same type. Okay, one more example of same type. Now under root 8 upon under root 2. Okay, both are in root sign, so what we do, what we are going to do, we will write them in one root. If both numerator denominator are in root sign, we write them in one under root, so this will become 8 upon 2. Okay, simplified, 2 ones are, 2 fours are, it means it is equals to under root 4. Okay, can you find the root? If it is possible to find the root of 4, then you find the root. Root of 4 is 2. So find the root and then write the answer. Okay, so this is the another type. Okay, if it is both are in root sign, numerator and denominator, you write them in one root and simplify it, and if possible to find root, find the root and solve it. Okay. Okay, now another type. Next example. How to add the root. Whenever root is given, how to add them. Okay. So this we are going to do addition and subtraction. Now for addition and subtraction, it is necessary to check the number in the root sign. Whatever is written in the root sign, you check if there are two terms, check if both are same or not. Okay, you can see this root, this is one term, this is second term, there is plus sign between them, so you have to check this root 3 and root 3 both are same. If they are not same, you cannot add or subtract. Okay, remember this, if root is not same, you cannot add or subtract the root terms. Okay, so it is necessary for addition and subtraction that root should be same. If it is not same, then you cannot solve it. Okay, let's solve this question. In this one, root is same. So this is first term, this is second term. In both terms, root 3 is same term, so it means it is common. Same means it is common. So we will take out common under root 3. Write the remaining terms in the bracket. Root 3 is common, remaining term is 2. Plus sign. Root 3 is common, remaining term is 6. So it means it is under root 3. 6 plus 2 is 8. So how we write? Or we write 8 before the root sign, 8 under root 3. Okay, this way we write. So this is the answer. That's how we add. Okay, whenever root is same, then only you can add or subtract. If roots are different, you cannot add or subtract. Okay, remember this. One more example of addition. Okay, one more addition example. Suppose it is 4 under root 7 plus under root 7. Okay, now you can see this is one term, this is second term. In both terms, root 7 is given and it is same. So when the root is same, you can add them. So what we do, we take out common. Always take out common. Root 7 is common. Remaining terms in the bracket. From here, this 7 is common. So remaining term is 4. Plus here root 7 is common. Remaining term, nothing is written here. It is understood that it is 1. So we will write plus 1. Okay. So now this is what? Under root 7 and 4 plus 1 is 5, or you can write it this way, 5 before root sign, 5 under root 7. Okay, so this is the answer. This way you can change the numbers, 5 before this root sign. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, so remember this, whenever root is same, then only you can add, because you take out common in the addition and subtraction. Rule is same for both addition and subtraction. If the root sign is same, then only you can add or subtract. Okay, let me give you the example of subtraction. Okay, last one, it is almost last property. But it is last property. Okay, addition we have done. Let me give you example of subtraction. How to subtract. Okay. Okay, now the subtraction question. Example number 17. Okay, suppose it is 24 under root 2 minus 12 under root 2. Okay, now in this subtraction question, This is one term, this is second term, and you can see root 2 and root 2 is same. If this is not same, you cannot add them. Okay, so this is same, you can add these two. Same way you will take out common. What is common? Under root 2. Remaining terms are 24 minus from your 12. So this root 2 as it is. Okay, and 24 minus 12 is 12. So you write 12 first and then root. So it is 12 under root 2. So this is the answer. Okay, it is not difficult. Okay, just check the root. If it is same, then take out common and subtract the remaining terms. Okay, it's simple. One more example, last example of minus sign. Okay, 8 under root 4 minus 5 under root 4. Okay, you can see in the question there are two terms. This is one term, this is second term, and in both you can see root 4 is given. So take out common. Under root 4 is common. Remaining you can solve 8 minus 5. So under root 4, 8 minus 5 is 3. Okay, so what we do, we write 3 before root sign, 3 under root 4. Okay, now you can see that this root 4 is given. This is not the answer. Okay, so what we are going to do, we will find the root of 4. If it is possible to solve it further, you have to solve it. Okay, check if it is possible to find the root of any number. Now root of 4 is possible to find, so we will find the root of 4. And you know what is root of 4? It is 2. So root of 4 is 2, so we will multiply 3 and this root of 4 2. So 3 into 2 is 6. So this is the answer. Okay, so you have to check if it is possible to find root. You find the root and then write the answer. Okay, these are the different properties of root, different types of questions, how to solve the root if it is addition sign given, or minus sign is given, or if it is in fraction, if one term is in root, second term numerator is in root, denominator is not in the root, or if all the terms are with root sign, or if it is possible to find the root or not. Okay, so all these different types we have done. So you practice all these examples. Okay, try to understand all of them, and then let me know if you have understood this or not. Okay, if you have any difficulty, any problem you have not understood while doing this, you can ask me. Okay, because we are going to have a class also. I will discuss it in the class, and please complete all your work because I am going to correct your copies also. Okay, all the exercises which I told you earlier also, till here you have to complete all your topics, all your homework, your exercises, everything you have to complete. Okay, because after that then we are going to the important topic which comes in the short question answers. So please complete all your work till here. Okay, you can ask me anytime if you have not understood any question you want to ask. If you have not understood, just message me, let me know, or in the school, in the class, you can ask me anytime. Okay girls, I hope you have understood this. If practice in maths, okay, maths needs practice. Okay, do it 4 times, 5 times, 10 times. Okay, but practice. Okay, whatever lesson you are doing, every time you practice the questions. Okay girls, let me know if you have understood this topic or not. Okay, girls, take care. Bye.